Welcome back to your favorite father and son duo, Darren and Dave, with the Do Not Disturb podcast. What's happening, Pops?
What up, dude?
Chilling. I think we got a banger right here, man. I think this one is gonna, make a lot of people think and maybe
All I can do is pray on it.
that's it. Have some different outlooks on us. But hey, do we care? No, we don't. So, um, the late great Patrice O'Neill, who was a comedian, he had a radio talk show a few years back, but his clips are still lingering on YouTube. And he is like what, like 6'3", 6'4", 325. He was a big dude, and he was a diabetic, and that's kind of what like led to his passing. But I mean, he got some crazy thoughts and like outlooks, man, on like how men should think about certain things, right? And I'm not saying that everything he says is right, but I rock with what he say. I would say that. So long story short, he ended up going to Brazil, you know, found a girl. She was a prostitute. He knew that. But he liked her, you know, and he always would go back and visit and stuff like that. And then she became his girlfriend. And then they came back to the States and things of that nature. And they had a relationship, not an open relationship, but it was open on the man's end. But it wasn't like his idea. It was the girl's idea. She was open to bringing in, a partner, to have a little bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? But one
Been
episode
down that road already.
would do, what was that?
No, go ahead.
Oh, one episode they were speaking to a guy named Jerry from Connecticut, and he came on. He has a wife and a girlfriend, and they was like ecstatic. They was like, "Yo, how you make that work, Jerry? Like, what you do?" And then he explained it, you know. But it wasn't Jerry's like idea to go find the girl. It was his wife actually being into women too as well, and like her also wanting a partner. You know, but he did say that like things are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. And the wife actually got on the phone while it was on the radio. She got on and she explained it all. Like she like, yes, it was my idea. She like, yeah, it works perfectly fine. Like everything is okay. We obviously have our like little issues, but like I'm into her as well. So it's okay if like me and Jerry do our thing with her. And they're married. But the other girl is just like a girlfriend. But they all live together. They all live in the same house. So I say that to say this, Pops. Uh, do you think like marriages or relationships would like work better if we like went about things in a more natural sense, like nature wise, like knowing that men will sometimes have like more than one woman, or if there's an issue at home that like the man will go out and go find him some little side pieces, like because that's a lot. Like that's normally the problem when it comes to that. If somebody's not happy at home, or let's say if the man isn't happy at home, what does he do? Or what's his excuse? He's like, man, shoot, all right, man, if I ain't happy, I can just go do this. So what if things was like that more?
Hmm. Well, it's two sides of that story. But if things were like that, I'm pretty sure the I'm pretty sure things would work out probably work out different. As far as the divorce rate and things of that nature, I'm sure it would be. It's just simply because the man is able to do what he want to do back and just get away with it and everything. So I guess it probably would make it easier. But yeah, I think they have to understand that there's two sides to every story, and
Mm.
that it may if the how would we feel if the female was to do that,
Now, those are the conversations that should be had at the beginning.
right? And I remember you saying that once before. But see, let me just put it this way: that's for the way it's been going, that wouldn't be natural. But I don't have no problem with it. I think it would be. I think everything would turn out differently if men were able to do that, but it's going to be how you say the will be some repercussions behind that.
Yeah, yeah. And this all came about because I asked you, like, okay, everybody says like happy wife, happy life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me and you both know so many stories, man, where the man does everything to I'm not saying that the man does it all, but the man does his part and the woman does her part too as well. You
Still
know,
don't work.
whatever their roles are. But the man could be overseas in Iraq doing 2, 3 years, and then he come home and then found out the wife was cheating. But you've been getting all of this money all of these years. You know what I'm saying? Like we hear
Right.
about these things so much. So
Yeah,
like,
seen them.
is it really? Yeah, because you was over there.
Yeah.
So is it really happy wife, happy life, or could it be like sometimes just a happy man? I'll say happy man, happy clan. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and and like I said, now I'm gonna answer this tad different. But the way I look at it is this: happy wife, happy life. Because, hey, man, I feel that if I done did all that and you still don't messed up, first of all, I couldn't be that lucky because I'm getting everything out the deal. If you mess up on me, because I'm gonna do what 9 out of 10 times the woman do. You feel me? So I'm gonna tear her ass out the frame. I'm getting the house, the kids, the child support. I'm getting all that.
Everything.
So yeah. So you have to really look at that like that. But that's how I look at it. But that'd be interesting. That would be interesting.
Yeah,
Be interesting.
but don't you think like sometimes it's like more difficult to go about it that way, especially if there's kids involved? Cause you know how that court system can be
I
sometimes.
know, but I'm saying it's only fair because like the question you asked, it has to be fair on both sides of the street, though, right?
I agree.
Yeah, that's it. But I do happy wife, happy life, man. Because see, then I got an excuse. Once I done everything that I said that I was supposed to do, and you still messed up, then
Mhm.
I'm gonna get you. And I have an excuse and I have a reason to do that. Not physically,
Right.
but financially
Financially,
and everything.
yeah.
I'm gonna tear your ass out the frame. See, but I can't get that lucky. Well, I don't want to say that, but if shit, but if that's the case, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm bringing home the bacon and everything. Plus, I'm one of the what you say the millennial men, so I don't have no problem with cooking it as well.
Right.
So hey man, if I did all that and I come home and you still got your face in the pillow, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you to the I'm gonna take you to the yeah.
Yeah. But it's
So it's two sides to that.
but it's like so and I don't want people to think I'm trying to like compare whose struggle is worse when it comes to this, like between men and women. You
It's
know,
all a struggle. Yeah,
it's all a struggle, right? But don't you think like for like a man, both sexes they invest a lot when you go into relationships and marriages.
definitely.
But in a lot of cases, it's the man that's investing like the house, the finances. Like you're more so coming out your pocket more than the lady is in a lot of instances. So don't you feel
Yeah.
like it's not that easy for a man to just to walk away? Like it's not easy for a woman to walk away sometimes. I don't think it'll just be that easy for you just to be like, oh, I'm gonna take it to court and take it for everything. Because in a lot of cases, what the hell she got? You ain't getting nothing from her but your house back that you paid for anyway from the beginning.
Well, yeah. If okay, but yeah. Well,
And the
it
kids.
don't. But these days, nowadays, bro. But the kids is my thing anyway.
Right, right.
That's the main thing for me because that's the only thing that we made. That's the only thing I have to carry the name on. So, I mean, just know that it's when you go into a marriage, it's all financial. That's what
Right,
it's all about. And I notice when you say, because this is a contract that's being signed, basically is what it is.
right.
So, like you say, you should explain everything before you go in. But that's another reason why you just don't meet someone, in my opinion, and then just marry them within a year because you don't even know actually what this person gonna be like what they look like when you wake up next to them in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
what they mouth smell like when you wake up next to them in the morning. Shit, with yours, they might not want it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right,
like, you need to know all this before you go in. And do they want to have a, nowadays, is it okay for me to have something on the side? I
right.
mean, hell no, it ain't okay if you had nothing on the side. because I ain't sharing shit. So a relationship is a marriage is a relationship and it's a contract. So if you're not going to abide by it, then you might as well just go ahead and break it.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Now, do you agree? Because me and you just spoke about this offline. So you would
Mhm.
agree to me that when a man feels like underappreciated or like if a man isn't happy, you would say that, oh, it's cool. I can go out and do work hard, bring home the bacon, and if I'm not happy, hey man, like a man could just roll over to the side and get a piece of pussy. Didn't you say that?
I mean, and all, you can word it the way you want to, but if you ain't doing the right thing, man, you gonna get it from somewhere,
I'm
and that's
just
on both sides.
I'm just
Yeah,
asking,
yeah,
did you say that?
I would say that.
Okay, so do you think if it's like the same question I asked at the beginning? So do you think because that's the one thing that a man would do, and that causes the most issues in relationships when a man or when a woman cheats, but we all know it's different when a woman cheats sometimes because it's like more emotional, more attachments. A man could just do it and just be like, all right, yeah, like I
Yeah,
did that.
I'm going home.
Yeah, yeah. So what if like every woman who was in a relationship with a man was just like, hey, every man is entitled to one girlfriend on the side.
Oh yeah, well that would be beautiful, but that ain't gonna pop off
Right. I know it ain't gonna
because
pop.
they going in it for all the same reasons. And if he mess up, I'm taking this, that. Because you gotta understand, again, they going in with that mindset when they sign that contract.
I'm not
Trust me.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say they going in with that mindset. I mean, I think
Well,
it's
whether it is or
back of
not,
their
a
mind.
couple of commercials, a couple of homegirls, God damn it, that's where it's gonna be.
It's in,
Just know that. We speak of reality.
it's in the
So
back
if
of
you fuck
their
up,
mind, possible. I don't think they're going into it like that because that's just facetious. Like if you're going into
okay.
that
So
mindset,
okay.
I think I think a lot of women are like more invested in romance and love and companionship.
Right.
I don't
That's
think
why
they
it even hurts more when they mess around on you because it's a but see, this answer came from when you said like when a woman do it, it's more emotion. So that means when they do that, it's pretty much on and cracking. It's over anyway. Because when they went in, you know,
right, right. And see, I'm not just talking about cheat. See, that's the answer if a man just cheats, but it's not understood by both parties at the beginning, like on what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm speaking on if at the beginning, if she say, okay, hey, you are entitled to this. I'll be your
right,
man, or hey, I'll be your wife. Cool. I'm not gonna do nothing else on the side. Like, but
right.
you are entitled to a little girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
What?
If she want to live with us, stay in the house and help me with the kids and like help us do all these things, it's okay. I'm just speaking on that
Okay.
fantasy, what more men would call it.
Yeah, because that's what that
Like,
is.
yeah, it's a fantasy,
Yeah.
but some people live that life. So I'm
Mhm.
just saying, if that's the understanding at the beginning, do you think that like a lot of relationships or marriages would be better and it would be like
Yeah,
less
I mean, why
divorce
not?
rate? It wouldn't be like no more cheating because like you're
Why
entitled
not?
to one. Now you got some
Because
greedy people that they still gonna go out
yeah, they
there.
would last a lot longer.
It
They would
lasts.
last a lot longer. You damn right. But remember now that sounds like some Blue Lagoon fantasy shit. But yeah, they would live much longer.
I think there's people that just I just think
Yeah, but
should
that
understand that more. Women should
yeah,
understand
but
that more, man.
is that the Christian way?
Hey,
Hey, I'm
wait,
just
hold
saying.
on. Are you?
oh,
I was gonna ask you a question, but I ain't even go. I'm
I'm bum. Hey,
I,
let's keep it real.
I know. Well, I know my answer. Are you Christian?
I'm just saying. Cause hey, that's gonna be the next question come out, boy.
Right. And if they ask me that, they would get my answer.
Ooh,
They would.
well,
Well,
I guess
sure.
we'll
Well,
say that.
hey, wait. I said I don't want to get all deep into it, but I know at one time before that was a Christian way. Cause we know. So hey, them boys had 200, 400 wives.
Okay, well, yeah,
So
yeah,
I mean, so
yeah.
hey,
I get it, but we ain't talking about BC. But yeah,
hey,
I got you.
it all
But
starts somewhere.
yeah, well, with that being said, we don't want to linger on, like you
Right,
say,
right.
but stick to that and go with it. But with that
Yeah,
being said, hey, but like you said, that's a fantasy.
it's a fantasy. And now
So I
you,
guess we won't have no more divorce court, no more lawyers.
it'll be
But now, if
yeah.
the script was flipped,
That's what
if
I was
the
getting
script
to.
was flipped,
Hmm.
devil's advocate, and you and y'all let you tell it, you got to explain it before you go into the marriage anyway. So, and
Right.
then you get in, and then because I'm not no, the wife ain't gonna be able to go out there and do that.
I agree. Yeah.
See, so that's just a fantasy
It's a fantasy. Yes, you're right.
because that's sharing.
Yeah.
Mm.
It, again, this goes back to like
Right.
what what we know as to be animals, what is natural in a lot of other animal kingdoms. I'm not gonna say in the human kingdom nowadays because of
Yeah.
life and contracts and religion and stuff like that. It's changed that. But we know in the animal kingdom like that, that's a thing. And we are considered animals. So in the animal kingdom, is no female gorilla just able just to go out and then have a second husband. No.
Right. Well, I guess in the animal kingdom with no foreplay neither. You just jump in from the back on all fours and go at
Hey, if you attracted to me, that's what you want to do anyway.
it. Man on fire. That's the way that is.
Yeah, that's
I
what you want
mean,
to do anyway. But
ugh,
if the script was flipped, you got some men who are okay with that, who are okay with their women doing things with other men. So if that's what they want, if they're okay with that, if their woman
okay.
comes to the table with that
Yeah.
and say,
Teach his
"Hey,
own. Yeah.
you can have your
And
look,
you damn right. Everything
I'm
would
gonna
be
have my
beautiful.
man," then they
Yeah.
should be okay with it because you got some men
Yeah.
that's with that.
But yeah, and that would
Now,
be
hey,
beautiful, and everything will work out. But that ain't gonna work because they got too many laws and rules.
I agree. I'm
Yeah,
with
that
that.
ain't gonna work. Cause yeah, so reality setting in. Yeah. So with that being said, that was a good one. I like that. That was to the point, but you can't go too far with that because yeah, boy, look here. That'd be crazy.
Boy, I feel
That'd
like,
be crazy.
hey,
They can, if
everybody
that
be
was the case, they can never lock Diddy up for that. So you got to be very careful.
hey, yo, I wish
You got,
that's yeah,
hey,
that's different. But hey,
because anything go,
yeah, yeah. Hey,
anything go.
all I'm saying is that Thanksgiving and Christmas would be a lot better if we ain't had to hide nothing and if everybody could just be invited. It will
You
be
damn right. Well, that it's gonna be a big party. But it's gonna be some fucking going on now.
good.
Good Thanksgiving. And with that being said, though, I like that. Hit that like and subscribe and holla at your boy.